What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. How are y'all feeling today? Haven't gone live in a little minute. Allow me to check on things here. Make sure we got everything going well, going strong. But how are y'all doing today, man? Got a little Bulls basketball going. Gonna be watching the Bulls versus the Orlando Magic. A little preview of the game. Let's talk about what we got here with these Bulls. A very interesting team. A very interesting team, if you ask me. A team that is playing better as of late. A team that is playing better defense, a team that is playing, might I say, more consistently. Like I said, it is a very intriguing Bulls team, a very polarizing Bulls team, and you hate to write any team off this early, but my feelings remain on the team. I do believe that this team has talent. I do believe that this team is a strong, talented team with the wrong head coach. I think that Lauri Markkanen is being basically reduced to nothing under Jim Boylen. I believe that when you're looking at how Zach LaVine has played, we've seen him be very up and down. We've seen him consistently be up and down. We've seen a lot of players that we thought would take steps, a lot of players that have taken steps that we thought would get more minutes, that would get more time, be forced into just being in a bench role. So it's real tough. It's tough to kind of figure out where these Bulls team is going to end, especially with them winning games as of late. I want to know how you guys feel while we are doing the live stream. Let me know how you feel about this Bulls team. We appreciate you all for joining the live. If you can, like the video and subscribe to the page while you're in here. We do talk Chicago sports weekly, and we want to make sure that not only our voice is heard, but that your voice is heard. This is a Chicago sports, the home of Chicago sports fans. That's what our goal is to become anyway. How are y'all feeling today? Let me know how you feel about this game coming ahead. Bulls coming to this game 12-19. The Magic are 12-17. Weirdly enough, this is a game that could mean the Bulls get a little help sliding into the 8th seed. It's so weird to say. It's so weird talking about, the Chicago Bulls as a playoff team or fighting their way into the playoffs. But listen, that's how bad the East is. Armin, I don't know how to say your last name, bro. I appreciate you for joining. Will you show the game? Nah, bro, can't show the game due to the copyright laws, not getting my page taken off the air. We will be commentating live, though. So just keeping you up to date with the game, and you can watch along with us. So we appreciate all the love, man. Appreciate the support. Bulls basketball getting ready to get underway here versus the Orlando Magic. Magic coming to this game not much better. Top player for the Magic right now, Evan Fournier. He's averaging about 19 points a game. He's Evan Fournier. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's nothing to write home to. He's nothing to go dig up Big Mama about. You know what I'm talking about? Zach LaVine coming to this game right now, averaging 23 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, almost 4 assists. The stat I really like is he's averaging about a steal a game. So Zach is being more vigilant on defense. Zach is being a lot more vigilant. And here we're starting the game. We got our starting lineups: Chris Dunn, Markkanen, Carter, LaVine, Satoransky. And for the Wizards, Isaac, Gordon, Vucevic, Fournier, and Markelle Fultz. Markelle Fultz, an interesting one down here in Orlando, especially with the hype that came in on him. We know about hype here in Chicago, do we not, with the number 2 pick in the draft. But Markelle Fultz even a little more hype, number 1 pick in the draft at a certain point. So we're about to get this game underway. I would say the best player on this team, the player that can hurt the Bulls the most, is probably Vucevic. especially if Wendell ends up getting into some foul trouble. What are these jerseys these mugs got on? These are some ugly jerseys. The Orlando Magic are in orange and gray, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what that is. I don't like it. Vucevic wins the tip, and here comes Markelle Fultz bringing the ball up at point. He's got Zach guarding him. Oh, Chris Dunn with a steal early. He's moving around. He's got Zach cutting to the lane and a foul right off the bat. This Bulls defense getting started early. Very, very, very good start for the Bulls there. Markelle Chris Dunn has been playing the lanes well. And it's weird to say because last season with Dunn and Levine on the court, it looked like these guys couldn't figure out how to do anything together. And this season, it has turned into one of the Bulls' better lineups of the year. So let's hope that they can continue going forward. They're a scrappy bunch. I don't know. I'm still not a Boylen fan. Zach knocks down 2 of 2 on the free throws. And here comes Orlando yet again. Fournier with the ball. He's got Chris Dunn all over him. And Chris Dunn, nearly another steal there. He throws it. Fournier misses an open 3. Almost got another steal there for Chris Dunn. That would have been big. That would have had the Bulls going the other way again early. And I know there's a lot of people who are saying, why are the Bulls winning these games? Why are the Bulls Listen, I hate to see players losing games on purpose. You never want to see that from a team. Chris Dunn moves the ball down to the corner. He drives in, kicks it out to Lowry. Lowry had an open 3, thought about it. He drives, takes it in strong, and finishes. Lowry's on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Like that Lowry did not settle for the jump shot right there. Had an open chance, but they kind of closed out. Lowry ended up driving it in strong. And another steal. And Orlando's playing real sloppy right now, ladies and gentlemen. And here's Sato, the little fake up and under, and the Bulls take a 6-0 lead. Here comes Markelle Fultz bringing the ball back up again. Off-looking Jonathan Isaac. Kicks it over to Aaron Gordon, back to Isaac. Isaac trying to drive in on Lowry. Lowry with some good defense. Isaac jump shot over him, no good. And they got Levine with the ball, bringing it up. Levine moving the ball around. Fournier with it, over to Lowry. Lowry to Chris Dunn in the corner. Chris Dunn driving in strong, kicks it out to Levine. Levine for 3, he got it. 9-0, the Bulls lead here early in the first quarter, and Orlando's going to have to get a timeout at some point, no? Doesn't look like it. They look like they're going to stick with this. Here's Markelle Fultz trying to run the offense. And it looks like there is a foul on Tomas Statoransky. First on Tomas. First team foul. I'm sorry. Here's Aaron Gordon on the inbound. Aaron Gordon throws it into Vucevic. Over to Jonathan Isaac. Jonathan Isaac with Lowry guarding him. He kicks it over to Fultz. Fultz drives in strong, and they are on the board. Got a nice strong layup there. Got it over Wendell Carter. Wendell didn't want to foul him. Just let it happen. And they call an offensive foul there on Chris Dunn for a moving screen. That is a tough one to get early. I don't know. I have to see that one again. They're showing the replay here. Good drive by Markelle Fultz, and the Bulls are kind of just daring Markelle. All right, we want to see you shoot. We want to see what you can do. Markelle driving in, trying to get around on Zach. Here's down to Jonathan Isaac over Lowry. Jump shot is hit. So it's 9-4. Chicago leads Orlando. Let me know how you guys feel watching this game. Let me know how you guys feel about this Bulls team right now. Here's Zach LaVine at the top of the key. Kicking it over to Lowry, marking back to Levine. Levine gets the screen from Wendell Carter, goes under it. Almost 2 seconds on the clock. 1 second, shot clock running down, and the Bulls ran out of time there on the shot clock. You hate to see it. Bulls got to be more conscious of that shot clock. That's something we've seen this year. They haven't been very conscious of the clock winding down as Orlando has the ball in the front court. Markelle Fultz, and they are really playing off of Markelle Fultz, at least 5 feet. He moves the ball over to Fournier. Fournier down to Vucevic. Back to Markelle Fultz, and they allow him to shoot it, and they're going to allow him to shoot it. Sato with the board. Sato to Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn, open three, pulls up, can't hit it. Wendell Carter, offensive board, strong, kicks it over to Zach. Zach for three. Zach can't hit it. Rebounded by Orlando. Aaron Gordon. Zach and Aaron Gordon got a little bit of history, if you ask me. Aaron Gordon won that dunk competition. Aaron Gordon knocks down a three for Orlando, and it's a 2-point game. 9-7. The Bulls lead. Little floater from Satoransky driving in strong. I like that. Okay, Sato. So it's 11-7 Bulls. Here's Evan Fournier. Is Evan Fournier the new Manu Ginobili? That looked like the haircut he rocking right now. Here's Vucevic trying to back it over Wendell. Nice little hook shot. I wasn't expecting that. That was a very quick hook shot, a very smooth hook shot. I like it. Here's Zach LaVine, top of the key with the ball. He's coming in strong, kicks it out to Lowry. Lowry over to Chris Dunn for three. He knocks it down. Okay, Chris. Listen, if you going to hit him, if you're having a hot night, shoot him. But when Chris Dunn is off so bad. I hate to see him pulling threes like that. I swear I do. Here's Markelle Fultz trying to find the open man, gets it to Vucevic, and Vucevic knocks it down. Like I said in the beginning, y'all, Vucevic is going to be the Bulls' the toughest guy for the Bulls to guard. Absolutely. If you're in the live right now, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. We appreciate all the love. Lowry kicks it over. Down to Chris Dunn. Got the shot blocked, but they are able to get the rebound. Zach, 7 seconds on the clock. Zach driving in strong. Oh, real strong. Went right past Fournier. Thought he was going to put it down on Vucevic. Simple lay-in, though. Simple lay-in. Got me a little excited. 16-11, Bulls lead. And another turnover. Aaron Gordon turning it over. Here's Sato with the ball. Sato down low. Kicks it. Back to a cutting Wendell for a two-hand jam. Gotta love that. Beautiful ball movement early by the Bulls. Beautiful ball movement by the team in general. Great eye on defense. The Bulls have really outplayed Orlando early in this game. Sato finds the cutting Carter Jr. He goes over Jonathan Isaac as the Bulls go on commercial. I want to know how you guys feel early in this game. Let me know in the comments. How do you feel about this Chicago Bulls team? They came out early. They've come out strong early. They've come out looking like a confident team against a team like the Orlando Magic. Listen, you should come out looking confident. Bulls have won their last 3 games. That should build some confidence for you. So I like to see what I'm seeing right now. At the end of the day, you got to stay tough. You got to play tough. And I'm weirdly enough, I like the move to insert Chris Dunn into this starting lineup. I feel like it's giving the Bulls a little bit more toughness than we expected from them. It's giving them a little more grit, a little more grime. Like I said, let me know how you guys feel about this Bulls early in this game. Now, the Bulls can't get cocky. That's the one thing. We've seen that many a times too, right? This Bulls team, they get, oh, snap, we good. We got this one. We in there. And then all of a sudden they start falling off. They start playing very lackadaisical. They start going very one-on-one. So that is one thing that we can't see from these Bulls moving forward. But I love how they've started this game. At no point in this game have I been like, Jim Boylan, what are you doing? It's very early, but you got to love how they've started this game. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. We appreciate all the love. I'm glad y'all could join us here in the live. We're going to try to do more of these weekly. We're going to try to do a live once a week on a game of the week. Stream out a Bulls game. And try to just commentate on it. It's going to be tough, especially this season. It's going to be a long season. Excuse me. But listen, we are a Chicago sports page, and we are here to talk about our Chicago sports team. So we are definitely going to be sticking with this Bulls team all year, giving you the latest update. Beat 707 Bulls, baby. I appreciate you, man, for joining the live. Please like the video. Please subscribe. Marcus Couch, go Bulls. I'm with you, bro. Listen, this is opportunity for the Bulls to beat up, as weird as it is to say, a playoff team. It really is. So these are the games you got to win. Orlando inbounds the ball. You got Markelle Fultz kicking it over to Vucevic. They give it back to Fultz. They are really playing off Fultz. They're saying, you're going to bring it into the paint or we're not going to guard you. Here's Aaron Gordon, pull up Jay mid-range. An excellent job. Wendell Carter with the rebound. And here comes Zach. Zach going a little one-on-one on Aaron Gordon. He kicks it down to Wendell. Wendell moving the ball over. They throw the hoop to Wendell. Wendell's able to finish. Let's go, baby. Meet me at the rim. Put him in a basket. Beat 707. I appreciate you. I'm in Mexico, and I'm trying to stay in tune. Hey, man. That's why we doing this, man. For the people who can't always tune into the game, man, can't always find the radio station, we trying to give everybody a chance to hear about their Bulls, man. Zach with the ball, kicks it over to Lowry. Lowry for three. Oh, he didn't hit it. That mug went so far in and out. I thought Lowry had that one. Here comes Markelle Fultz bringing it up. And again, the Bulls playing deep off of him. Vucevic with a super moving screen on Zach. They don't call it, though. And here's the rebound by Chris. To Wendell. Wendell down to Sato. Sato, a little up, Hezzy, can't finish. That was an easy one. I think he was expecting the contact there. Here's Jonathan Isaac trying to drive it in on Zach. Kicks it out to Vucevic. Out to Fournier. Back to Vucevic. Vucevic driving in and one. Looks like that's going to be on Wendell Carter Jr. That's a tough foul to pick up. You would like to see him, some good ball movement. Fournier comes off of this pick and roll, and he goes in, and Wendell, you got to let that go. Wendell's got to let that go. Wendell did not. He tried to give him a little ticky-tack pull on him foul. Vucevic is stronger than that. Man. You gotta let that one go. Those are the fouls that you hate to see Wendell pick up. Vucevic unable to knock down the and one opportunity. Wendell with the board, and they give it to Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn brings it up, kicks it to Zach. Zach coming off a Wendell screen, pull up three, can't get it. It went in and out. Kobe White has checked into the game. Kobe White has been having a great rookie season, if you ask me. I think he's honestly going to be a threat in this league for a while. And now they get, a turnover there by Chris Dunn. Threw it. Jonathan Isaac steps around him and lays it in. A beautiful lay-in. Smooth Johnson, can you please show it? Nah, man. Can't show the game, man. They'll take my page off of YouTube, man. I'm working too hard for this, man. They can't remove me. Wendell for three. Can't hit it. And here comes Markelle Fultz trying to throw it down to Vucevic. Overthrows him, and another turnover for Markelle Fultz. Markelle Fultz has had a problem with turnovers all game today. Number 21, Thaddeus Young, checking into the game. He's going to check in for Lowry. Looks like we might get Gafford into the game as well. So a few substitutions here for the Bulls. Bulls lead 20-15. And here's Wendell inbounding the ball, so maybe they kept Gafford out. Yeah, they didn't bring Gafford in just yet. Kobe White with the ball, kicking it over to Thaddeus Young. Thaddeus to Zach. Zach to Kobe. Kobe thought about pulling the three, did not. Here's Kobe. Now he's going to stutter shake his way into the lane. A nice move. Getting around Wendell, kicking him the ball. And Wendell yams it in. 22-15 Bulls lead. And here's Kobe White on defense. On DJ Augustine, a former Bull. They throw it down to Vucevic. Vucevic throws the ball up over Wendell, and Vucevic is eating up Wendell right now. Vucevic is eating up Wendell Carter Jr. right now. Here's Zach driving into the lane. Strong. They call a offensive foul on Wendell Carter Jr. And he immediately comes to the bench, and here comes Daniel Gafford. That is the second foul on Wendell Carter early. And again, Wendell getting into foul trouble, giving up these ticky-tack fouls. You hate to see that, man. You hate to see it. And Chris Dunn really, really playing the Orlando Magic tonight. Nice little pull up there by the Magic. Can hit. Rebound Bulls. Here comes Coby White. Coby White bringing the ball up. Daniel Gafford's running with him. He got himself in a little bit of trouble. Got himself out of it, though. Thad Young gets the ball. He throws it back to Coby. And you got to slow things down. Here's Gafford. Sets the screen. Coby coming off of that screen. Throws a floater. Knocks it down. Nice little float by Coby. Coby got himself into a little bit of trouble there. You want to see him get out of trouble there. Yolanda Sanchez, the score right now is 22-17. Bulls lead. Bulls are shooting 10 of 18 in this first quarter, so shooting it fairly well. Here's Augustine over to Isaac. Isaac, nice little move on Thad Young and finishes. Nice little spin move. Put him in a little bit of a spin cycle there. And here comes Chris Dunn bringing the ball up to court. He calls out the play. And they got Markelle Fultz guarding him. A nice little move by Thad Young. And Thad Young with the little LA. Okay, Thad. Bulls lead at 26-19. The Bulls have really come out here strong. Strong. Knocked down by the Magic there. Knocked down 3, 26-22. Here's LaVine bringing the ball up, driving to the bucket. Slows up his game. He backs it out. Pull up Jay, no good. And here's Augustine bringing the ball up. Augustine with Coby White guarding him. Augustine gets the screen. Kicks it out. 3 by the Magic, no good. And here's Thad Young with the rebound. And Thad Young slowing things down, slowing these young Bulls down. Kicking it over to Coby White. Damian Estrada, what's good, baby? Welcome to the live. Coby gets the screen. Step back. Jay got it. Coby with the little step back and kiss myself. Go ahead, Coby. Do what you gonna do. And another 3 by the Magic. And now the 3 balls are flowing well for the Magic. And you got to start closing out on defense here. And a steal by the Magic. And as they bring it to the court, Jonathan Isaac is fouled by Thaddeus Young as he went up for the 2-hand dunk. A good job slowing him down there. And so 28-25, 2 free throws coming up here for the Magic after this timeout. A TV timeout. If you're in the live right now, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. We appreciate all the love. Bulls trying to hold on to this little bit of a lead. They have built a nice little lead, and right now, the Orlando Magic trying to creep their way back into this game. If Jonathan Isaac comes out and knocks down these free throws, they will be a 1-point game. Damian Estrada in the live. Wait, what? Bulls are winning? Am I dreaming? You are not dreaming. Bulls have actually gotten off to an excellent start here in this game against the Magic. But let's see if they can hold on to it. Let me know in the comments what you think of this Bulls team early on so far in this first quarter. Bulls are shooting it fairly well so far in this first quarter. Shooting it at about 57%. Only shooting 2 of 8 from 3, though. So you want to see that improve, especially if you're going to be pulling them. We know that Chris Dunn's going to be out there pulling threes, but they're killing in the rebound battle right now, up 11-7. The big one is... right now, the turnovers. These guys are even on turnovers. You got to win the turnover battle. The Bulls are doing an excellent job early, dominating the Magic in turnovers, getting some early steals, getting some strong attacks to the bucket off of these steals, some fast break points. And right now, the Magic are getting those same opportunities back. So you got to come out. You got to come out strong. You got to make sure you're controlling the ball there. Got to make sure you're controlling the ball there. So we are coming back to the game here. I love that My City jersey for this season. I definitely got to cop me one. Definitely got to cop me one. Mad Bulls fans down in Orlando, no lie. Would have never thought it would have been this many Bulls fans down in Orlando. But it's deep. We show out, don't we? We show out. Look like the Bulls are the only Chicago that got heart. Well, it's the first quarter, dog. Let's not get too hyped. You know what I'm saying? Jonathan Isaac misses the first of two. Waiting on the second one here. And he knocks down the second one. So it's 28-26. Bulls lead by 2 right now. Arcidiacono into the game. Here's Zach LaVine driving. Step back 3. Can't hit it. I mean, every shot the Bulls have pulled that they've missed has gone so far into the rim and rimmed out. Somebody might want to check and see what the Magic got going on. Lorenzo Caruso, does Fournier got injured? No, I don't think Fournier's injured. Fournier was playing tonight. Terrence Ross is going to be going to the line here. He got the wide open back door and almost, tried to put that on a poster. And so Terrence Ross knocks down the first of 2. And with 18 seconds left in the quarter, this quarter could end tied. A quarter that I would say the Bulls pretty much dominated in. So this is what you got to watch out for, man. Listen, like I said, you can say what you want about these Orlando Magic in the East. Right now, they are a playoff team, and this game is tied. And they are playing a little full court press, or they faked like they were playing a little full court press. Now they're going 3-quarter press. Here comes Zach bringing the ball up the court. Standing, letting that clock run. Here comes the double team. They throw it down to Thad. To a Kobe in the corner for 3. Can hit it. 3 seconds left on the clock. Aaron Gordon, 2, 1. Gordon did not pull it in time. Not sure if he was paying attention or not, but Jim Boylan claps on his team for a strong first quarter effort, but it ends in a tie in the first quarter. Not exactly what you would like to see from the Bulls there. They started off the quarter strong, had a lead the whole way, and really just kind of let that lead trickle away as the quarter continued. So in the first quarter, as it ends, 28-28, Bulls are tied with the Orlando Magic in Orlando. Take a look at how the first quarter ended there stat-wise. Bulls and Magic shot at 52%. Neither one excellent. Not bad, but you'd like to see a little bit better. Magic shot at 50% from 3. Bulls only shot at 20. Took 10 3-pointers in that first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta start hitting some more of those threes. A lot of them, like I said, a lot of those shots were very in and out. You hope those start falling later on in the quarter. Bulls are winning the rebound battle 11-9 early on, especially on the offensive boards, 2-1 so far. And weirdly enough, Orlando winning the assist battle. 8-7 in favor of Orlando. Bulls were dominating points in the paint. They were really you got to keep going points in the paint. You got to keep going. Bulls really scored majority of their points in the paint, 16-10 over the Orlando Magic. Orlando got a little hot streak there where they started shooting a few threes in a row. But you gotta do it consistently. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep doing what's working. That's what our Chicago teams have struggled to do, right? They don't keep doing what's working. What's working right now? What's working right now? You know what I'm saying? We're about to get back into the game here. Damian Estrada, I wonder how this will change in the NBA in 2021. Oh, how the change in the NBA in 2021 will affect the Bulls. Which changes you talking about? You talking about how the playoff or the seeding for how they're seeding teams? Because really how they're seeding teams is basically going to knock every trash team out of the playoffs. So it would affect the Bulls very, very much. Here's Archie Diacono back to Kobe. Kobe at the top of the key with Augustine guarding him. Couple jab steps. He drives in. Floater. Can't hit it. And Terrence Ross kind of knocked down Kobe driving in. And a beautiful block by Gafford. Here's Kobe to Thad Young. Back to Arch. Arch, pull up three. Knock down. Bulls take a 3-point lead. That is the first basket of the second quarter. Shout out Archie Diacono out here. Bulls are now 3 of 11 from the 3-point line after Archie knocks that down. Almost a steal there by Thad Young and Aaron Gordon, and a block. Aaron Gordon, oh no, they call a foul on Daniel Gafford. That looked like all ball. Gordon tried to raise up 2 hands. It looked like Gafford had him played. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Here's the angle. Let's see. They saying he came down in the arm. I guess he did get him on the arm a little bit. Beautiful play by Gafford, though. Denzel Valentine getting his first minutes in the game now. Archie with the ball, kicks it to Kobe. Back to Archie. Archie with Terrence Ross on him. Hold up. My fault, y'all. TV done switched on me real quick. That's my bad. All right, we back in business. Here's Aaron Gordon driving in over Denzel Valentine, knocks it in. It is 31-31. We got another tie. Carlos Ramos, Lowry or Gordon? I'm still sticking with Lowry. I still think Lowry is a top talent in this league. I think that he is just being victimized in this system. So Denzel tried to get the pass, basically got it ripped up there. Augustine with the ball. Augustine bringing the ball up the court. He drives in, gets Gafford in the air. Can't finish, though. Thad Young with the rebound. He kicks it out to Denzel. Here comes Denzel bringing the ball up the court. Kicks it over to Thad. Thad to Kobe. Kobe moving that ball around. Kicks it down to Archie. They go back to Thad. You got Thaddeus Young. These guys want to shoot threes. Denzel airballs the three. And Thad saves it. Archie throws it up, misses it, and Gafford jams it down on their heads. Let's go. So there was a lot there. Here's Augustine with the ball at the top. A beautiful dunk there by Gafford, ladies and gentlemen. And Aaron Gordon moves it down to Terrence Ross. Terrence Ross back to Gordon. Gordon trying to back down on Thad Young. Thad Young pokes it away. Here's Archie Diacono with the steal. He kicks it back to Thaddeus. Thaddeus going in strong, and Gordon blocks him back. Gordon with the chase down block. Here's Augustine with the ball. He kicks it back to Gordon. Now Gordon driving into the lane on Gafford, and they call another foul on Gafford. He tried to put Gafford in a bucket, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the second on Gafford, which is tough. Kobe was out of position, went for the steal, and Aaron Gordon tried to put Gafford on a poster. Gafford rose up with him, knocked the ball away, but they call a foul on Daniel Gafford. Woo! Aaron Gordon is a guy that you do not mind seeing on your team, ladies and gentlemen. Although he just missed the free throw. I thought we was going to have to call somebody for Daniel. I thought we were going to have to call somebody for Daniel. I got nervous. I didn't know what was happening. I got nervous. So Gordon knocks down one of two. 33-32, Bulls still lead. Kicks the ball in to Kobe White. Kobe White. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Sorry about that. While we were away, the Bulls went down 33-35. Little technical difficulty on our part. We do apologize for that. Right now, Fournier with the ball, driving in on Sato and throw a bow. Hit Sato dead in the mouth. No call from the refs. Oh, they do call it. They do call it. So one of the refs did call it. He elbowed Sato right in the mouth. Would have been mad disrespectful for them not to call it. So a foul on Fournier, and we're going to take a timeout. Once again, sorry about the technical difficulties, but we are back and better than ever. This Bulls team right now is where what's the word I'm looking for? Right now is where we've seen them a lot of times lose the momentum, lose what we thought. They've built into a game, would lose what we thought. We've seen them when they build leads like this, when they try to hold on to a lead, when they're going tick for tack with somebody. A lot of times they start doing a lot of one-on-one. A lot of times they start doing a lot of not as much ball movement, not as much attention to the detail. And this team isn't talented enough to do that just right now. I do think that the team has talent. I just think how they're being utilized is a failure to them. So they're not able to do the things that regular teams can do. They don't have that coast button right now. So right now the Bulls got into a little bit of coast mode, in my opinion, and they've lost the lead 35-33, but we want to see better from them. You know what I'm saying? We want to see stronger from them. This whole season, we've been trying to see better from them, right? Talking to you, C-Red Nation. We want to see better. Coming into the second quarter, basically they've gotten 5 points. And this is the moments on teams like this where you got to take that big lead. You got to take that lead that puts them away. You know what I'm saying? We have more talent than the Orlando Magic. We should not be going tick for tack with this team. And whether that's a system thing, whether that is a player thing, it's got to be addressed. It's got to be addressed. So we're getting this game back underway. Looks like we're going to start this thing with Arcidiacono inbounding the ball. So Archie throwing the ball in to Satoransky. Sato bringing it up, gets the screen from Arch, gets another screen from Wendell. They throw it down to Lowry. Lowry gets blocked at the rim. Aaron Gordon with the big chase down block. And Aaron Gordon really playing some good defense. He's driving in on Zach. Kicks it out to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Fournier tries to step back on Lowry. Drive and kick. Beautiful pass back to Fournier from Vucevic, and he knocks down the floater. And now Orlando takes a 4-point lead, 37-33. Here's Satoransky. Kicking the ball to Archie, back to Sato. He throws it down to Wendell. Archie at the top of the key trying to make something happen. Sato for three. He knocks it down. It is a 1-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Vargas 28-98. We need better from you as well, my man. Put up a scoreboard. What time, please? It has to be addressed. Hey, man, listen. These are things that, listen, we don't do this often, so I can definitely see if we can make something like that happen in the future. You bring it up, and we going to try to get it for you. Damian Estrada, we shouldn't be playing like the Knicks. You're right. We shouldn't. We really shouldn't. We really shouldn't. Wendell Carter already picking up his third foul. We are in the second quarter. This is a continuous problem, ladies and gentlemen. A continuous problem. Wendell's got to be better. Wendell just has to be better. I'm sorry. I like Wendell. I think the Wendell pick is not a bad one, especially at 7, but he's got to be better. He's already out of the game. He's been in the game for 5 minutes, and he's back out of the game. This is crazy. This is crazy. Here's Vucevic trying to knock down one of two. He misses both of them. And the Bulls with an opportunity to take the lead back. 37-36 Bulls. Zach, two-hand jam over Vucevic. And the Bulls take a strong lead back. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Bulls lead at 38-37. Here's Markelle Fultz over to Fournier. Fournier with Sato on him. He throws it down to Vucevic, who's got Thad Young on him. Vucevic trying to back his way in, and they call a foul on Thad Young. I don't know about that, ladies and gentlemen. They're saying Thad Young reached down over Vucevic on his turnaround. I did not see that. I don't like that at all. Vucevic went up for that block on Zach, and he was just like, yeah, let me kind of slide out of the way. Vargas, hope you do more, bro. Hard to find Bulls live play-by-play. Listen, man, this is something we're trying to do more and more this season. As Vucevic misses his third of four, this is something we're trying to do more this season, at least once or twice a week. Because we know everybody doesn't have the opportunity to get to a TV, to get to a radio. I used to work second shift myself, so I know when the Bulls are on, it's tough to always find that spot. Saddle with a strong drive over Markelle Fultz, basically just baby Markelle Fultz. Bulls lead at 40-38. Here's Fultz driving the ball strong. Kicks it down to Fournier. Fournier with the easy lay. And the Bulls got to put up a little more defensive effort there. Now they're trying to run and gun with these guys. Throw it up to Zach. Zach back to Thad Young. Zach pull up three. Got it. And the Bulls knock down a three. Second three-pointer of the game for Zach. Here's Markelle Fultz. Top of the key, and they are giving Markelle all the space he could want. Throws it down to Vucevic, tried to throw him a little oop. Vuce unable to tap it in. Arch with the board. He brings it up. Kicks it over to Thad Young. Thad Young tried to Euro step a little bit, and the Bulls throw the ball away. Tried to Euro step it and throw it back to Archie. Archie was unable to handle the pass. And some argument there from the Bulls and Jim Boylen. And Jim Boylen arguing that Archie was still in bounds. Let's take a look at the replay here. Oh, Larry was absolutely in bounds on that. He was absolutely in bounds on that. Aaron Gordon babies Tomas Satoransky in the paint right there. That is a tough look right there. It is 43-42 Bulls. 3:26 left on the clock. They throw the ball out to Lowry. Lowry for three. Lowry knocks down a three. Let's go. 46-42. Bulls lead this thing right now. And here's Fournier with Chris Dunn guarding him. They are trying to get Aaron Gordon that ball in the paint. Aaron Gordon throws it down. Oh! To Markelle Fultz for the one-hand jam. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Zach came over, got behind Aaron Gordon there, trying to guard him. And Larry came over to help and left Markelle Fultz wide open for the one-handed jam there. Wide open. But Larry Markkinen making it rain from deep as the Bulls call a timeout. They lead at 46-44. Let's see more of the fight from the Bulls, man. We got to see more of a fight from the Bulls. I like what I'm seeing from the Bulls. I like the competitiveness, but they got to do more. We should be beating this team, y'all. This is the Orlando Magic with no shooters. I mean, no shooters whatsoever. Oh, my goodness. Markelle Fultz getting wide open drives to the lane. Aaron Gordon has really been a big help to the Orlando Magic down here in this game. Really showing that dominance in the paint, really showing how strong he can be in the paint. Zach having a tough time guarding him down there. Satoransky had no chance down there. He basically what Pierre posted him like it's 2K out here, and he just double squared him. You know what I'm saying? Angelo, we always play down to the competition, shaking my head. Listen, and this is the thing. We are the down competition, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you that the Bulls do play down to the competition, because if you're beating the Los Angeles Clippers, I don't care if they don't have Kawhi, that's still a talented team. If you're competing with the LeBron James Lakers, that is a talented team. You are playing, like you said, down to your competition when you don't have a right to be. You are the down competition. You are the bottom of the league. You are the laughingstock of the NBA with your head coach, Jim Boylen. You know what I mean? So you don't have the option to be cocky or play to your competition. You need to be out here hooping these mugs every night best as you can. So we're about to get this game back underway here in Orlando. Zach LaVine, 12 points on 4 of 8 shooting, doing an excellent job, playing well tonight. Beat 707 Bulls, baby. We appreciate you, Angelo. Exactly 100. I'm telling you, bro. We don't have time to be playing down the competition. You are the down competition. We're about to get this game back underway. Chris Dunn about to inbound the ball, and he throws it in to Satoransky. Satoransky driving on Markelle Fultz, throws it cross court to Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn now driving in, trying to drive in strong, gets a nice little lay, and finishes Bulls 48-44. Nice little layover, Evan Fournier there. And here comes Markelle Fultz bringing the ball up court. And Evan Fournier throws it down to Vucevic. Vucevic on Thad Young. They called a travel? Okay, they called a travel. I thought they called a foul on Thad. I was going to say. Beat 707, hopefully get the 8th spot. Bulls need Damian Estrada. Bulls need to stop being cute like Horsted on the Bears and play like they want to win. Oh, yeah. Talk about Horsted. Oh, yeah, well, Lowry with a 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Markkinen is in the building. Bulls lead at 51-44. 2 minutes left in the second quarter. A pull-up by Terrence Ross. He answers the 3 with a 3. Says, anything you can do, I can do it just as well. So, Zach LaVine throwing it down to Lowry. He kicks it out to Dunn. Thad Young in the corner. Pump fakes Vucevic off his feet. Bulls with some excellent ball movement, but unable to get a wide-open shot. But it didn't matter. Zach LaVine for 3. It doesn't matter. Zach LaVine is here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 54-47. Bulls lead the Orlando Magic. He's got 15 points. And here's Evan Fournier. He throws the ball down to Vucevic, who has Sato on him, and he missed, but they don't get the rebound. Back to Markelle Fultz. Oh, we got a shot clock issue here. A shot clock issue. They said the ball didn't hit the rim. So they reset the shot clock, so we're going to get a different time on the clock here. Minute 16 left in the quarter. Bulls trying to close out this half strong. Angelo, by the end of the season, we'll be the 7th seed. Listen, if this team can get it together, this team can climb the ranks in the playoff ranking. As weird as it is to still say, you know what I mean? Here's Jonathan Isaac inbounding it to Fournier. Fournier splits the double team, and they call a foul on Chris Dunn. I don't know about that one. Chris saying he got the ball, talking it over with the ref. And Chris with the look like, I don't know what you talking about, bro. Fournier at the line. Knocks down the first of 2. Angelo, I keep telling dudes, LaVine the truth. He'll be an all-star this season. Well, listen, it's very tough to be an all-star if your team is trash and out of playoff contention. You know what I mean? I would love to see Zach be an all-star. Fournier knocks down 202, but it's very tough to do. Lowry inbounds it to Zach. Zach bringing the ball up court, just over half court. He surveys the court. He's got Fournier guarding him. And he wants the pick to come. Lowry coming to set the pick. Throws it over. Lowry for 3 over Isaac. Lowry can't knock it down. Markelle Fultz with the board, and he is pushing the ball. He kicks it over to Terrence Ross. Terrence Ross for 3. He doesn't knock it down, but Jonathan Isaac with the board. He goes up strong and finishes. 54-51, Bulls lead. And here's Sato trying to calm things down. He kicks it to Zach. And they're going to keep feeding the hot hand. Zach going past Terrence Ross. Going in strong over Vucevic and smokes the layup. Wide open Vucevic for 3. Can't hit it. And now Zach, a little upset with himself for smoking that last layup, brings it over the half-court line. Getting instructions from Jim Boylan. Not sure if he's listening or not. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 7, 6. Zach starting his drive. 5 seconds left. Zach, slips. Looked like he could have hurt himself there. He looks to be okay. 1 second left on the clock. Terrence Ross, three. Can't knock it down. Zach with a very scary slip. Looks like he's limping a little bit heading into the locker room. Hopefully it's nothing serious. We hope to find out what that is very soon. But something that you didn't want to see. You saw him try to make his move, and he slipped out a little bit, and it looked like it hurt him a little bit. So hopefully Zach is okay. But the Bulls get out of the first half with a lead, which is something that we have not been able to say very much this season. Let's take a look at how those first half stats have wrapped up. Bulls now shooting at 48% from the field. Orlando's still shooting at 58%. Bulls starting to hit a few more threes in that second quarter, though. I'm sorry. They went in basically only having 2 threes after the first quarter. They finished with 8 made threes, shooting at 38%, catching up to the Orlando Magic, who shot at 5 of 13 in the first half. Bulls and Magic tied on the rebound tick now. Magic came out a little stronger in that paint we saw in that second quarter. Turnovers, again, even. I mean, we should not be looking like even teams. Look at this. Assists, Bulls up 2 assists, 14-12. Steals, even, 5-5. I mean, we should not be looking like even teams right now, man. We definitely have. I fully believe the Bulls have more talent than the Orlando Magic. The Orlando Magic don't even have shooters. Elite Sports Production. Who do you think the Bulls will trade this year? Who do I think the Bulls will trade this year? Throw me questions during the halftime, too, that you might want to talk about on the live. Who do I think the Bulls will trade this year? Weirdly enough, I think Chris Dunn has, as long as Jim Boylen is there, I think Chris Dunn has solidified a spot on this team, so I don't think he'll get traded. I could see them trying to move Otto Porter Jr., but with that contract, it would be very hard, especially seeing as how he hasn't played much this year. But if Otto came back, I could definitely see them trying to move Otto, just because they've started to kind of go on this run without him. Of course, adding him back, you would like to see what he can do with the Bulls. But really, since he's been here, he hasn't done much. You know, he's had a couple flashes in the pan here. He's had a couple decent games, but it's never been the guy that we hoped we were getting. You know what I'm saying? So I could see a Thad Young getting moved out of here just because he doesn't seem too happy with how things are being run in Chicago. I don't know how much you're going to get back for a Thaddeus Young, but that's kind of how the cookie crumbles, right? You brought him in, you paid him money. You would hope he'd like to be here, but really he's looking at this like this is not how professional basketball teams are run. So those are a couple of the guys I think could get traded tonight. Armin, do you think the Bulls can win playing the way they're playing tonight? I think they can win because it's the Orlando Magic. I think that the Magic don't have enough talent at the end of the day to really push the Bulls. If the Bulls start playing at the level that we've thought we've seen them play at, you know what I'm saying? I think that the Bulls have more talent than is being utilized, if I've said a couple times during this live. I think that the Bulls actually are a better team than a lot of people give them credit for. And they're a sneaky team. They're a team that can punch you in the mouth like they did to the Orlando Magic tonight. But like I said, it's the Orlando Magic. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be fighting for our lives against the Orlando Magic. The fact that Jim Boylen isn't running any really real kind of offensive system really shows that the Bulls are, I don't know. Like, it's a joke to me. Like, it honestly is a joke to me. Like, he's basically holding back everything that this young talent has had. And at this point, the fact that he's not starting Kobe White baffles me. But, I mean, the Bulls are winning right now, so I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? Damian Estrada, trade Gar and Boylen. Yeah. Send packs with him too if it sweetens the deal. That's fine by me. Vargas 2898. Young and at hype need to go to New York for Morris. Morris? Nah. Morris is a piece on the team when you have a winning team. When you have a what's the word? Morris will be good. You know Morris will be good. Morris will be good on the Lakers. Morris will be good on the what's the team I'm thinking of? Not the Jazz. The Nuggets. Morris would be good on the Nuggets. You know, teams like that are, you know, fighting, you know, really in it. You don't want to see Morris on the Bulls. He's maybe a team that it could push you to that next level, but you don't want to see Morris on the Bulls. What about fouls problem? Listen, that's been a Bulls problem all year, especially at the 4 and the 5 position. When you look at this team, Wendell Carter in foul trouble right now. 3 fouls in the first half. You got to get better at that. You got to find. I get a lot of times you're not getting the benefit of the doubt, but some of these are fouls. You know what I'm saying? Some of these are fouls, and they're ticky-tack fouls. The first foul he gets on Vucevic, what are you even making that foul for? Unless you're dragging him to the ground, you're not slowing him down. So you got to have a knowledge of what kind of fouls you're getting, what kind of fouls you're picking up, and if it's even worth it to get the foul. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to see Wendell kind of improve in that aspect. Daniel Gafford also has 2, but Daniel Gafford's were at least to stop big momentum plays. You know what I'm saying? They were both fouls to stop dunks, one of which I don't know about that one. You know what I'm saying? So Elite Sports Productions, who has been the most disappointing player on the Bulls roster this season? Definitely you got to go Larry Markkinen. We had such high hopes. Now, do I think that that's his fault? As I've said, no. I think it's more Boylan's scheme. I don't think they used Lowry. I don't think that they put Lowry in positions to succeed. I think in this game a little bit more. Zach has kind of tried to force Lowry into the lineup, which I like. But it's, You wanted to see more. I fully believe Lowry can be a 25 and 10 guy. I fully believe that. I've seen him do it. You know what I mean? So you would really like to see more out of him. I think he's the player that is really you haven't seen the most out of that you thought you'd see the most out of. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, there's a fine line between living up to that Dirk Nowitzki height and becoming the Nico Mirotic. You know what I mean? So let's hope that he's more on the Dirk side than the Nico side. Do I see the Bulls getting Bol? Not at this point. Maybe towards the end of the season when you want to see if he can make it in the NBA, what he can do in the NBA. I mean, he's on the Windy City Bulls, so he's always an option there. They sent Felicio down, so I thought maybe they were going to bring Bol up just to kind of evaluate him, see what he was going to do, but it didn't happen. So you would like to see more. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to see this team win. If we see Bol on the court, it means we've fallen completely out of contention. We've failed. And this team this year, listen, they're right now fighting for a playoff spot. Weird as it is to say, right? Everything we've been through, C-Red Nation. Let's talk about it. Everything we've been through. And we're almost in the playoffs if we win this game. We're in the playoffs if we win it. Technically, a long way to go. But we are going to be in one of the top 8 seeds if we win this game. That's ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous how weak the East is. It is ridiculous how weak the East has become. It is ridiculous how terrible most of the teams in the East are. And if we do make the playoffs, is that what y'all want? Y'all want to see us go get murked by whatever team is the first seed? Like, it'd be cool if this was like the scrappy Kirk Heinrich bunch and it was like, oh, snap, they might win a series. But do y'all really see that? I mean, anything can happen. Anything is possible. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to see that for 4 games or 5 games. Just see the Bulls get murked out of the building. Elite Sports Production, yeah, I agree with Lowry. And sometimes when I look at the box score after the game, Thad has played more men's than him. Like I said, you look at it and you're like, okay, like, what are you doing, Jim Boylan? Larry Markkinen has to be the cornerstone of your offense, has to be the cornerstone of your team. And for the most part, he hasn't been. You know what I'm saying? So it's very tough. It's very tough. And Angelo, we need Rose back. He'll definitely put pressure on opposing teams. I'll trade Lowry for Cat. I'll tell you why I don't want Cat. I'll tell you 100% why I'm not a Cat guy. I think Cat offensively is a hooper. I think Cat is one of the more unstoppable big men in this league when it comes to the offensive end of the court. But on defense, Cat is Charmin. Cat has been Charmin. Cat has been weak. It is, what's the word for it? It's a joke. Honestly, like, it's sad. Like, I've seen him in games where he's got 35, 36 points, 15 rebounds, and Cat will be like, you're like, oh, he hooping. But then you look at the mans he's going against, Joel Embiid, any other bigger name, Nikola Vucevic, or not Vucevic, Djokovic, any of those bigger name guys, like, come on, man. Like, you're getting murked. So I am not a fan of Cat. At least Lowry gives the appearance of trying to play some defense. You know what I mean? Vargas, 2898. Nuggets called Bull back to Denver. Oh, did they? Are the Bulls sharing the Windy City Bulls with the Nuggets? Is that what's still happening there? Are the Windy City Bulls between Chicago and Denver? Because I thought that was a trade. You could be right. I'm not. I don't doubt that you are right at all. I'd just like to know that. Bowl. On assignment from the Denver Nuggets of the National on two-way contract. So I don't really know how the deal. Okay. So his current team is the Denver Nuggets. Okay. I feel you. See what you're doing. True, more athletic Lowry. Listen, I think Cat's offensively, like I said, I think Cat offensively is strong. And I think he could do a lot for the Bulls offensively. I mean, if that's the route you're going to go, where you're not going to play any defense, which is what we've seen a lot this season, sure. But I like defense. I like seeing my guys stand in front of people and stop them. I like seeing my guys, put their arms in the air and try to swat the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like seeing my guys play some defense, and they don't very often. Shout out to the Bulls Outsiders, man. Working on getting Big Dave on the show one time this year. Baki and Alive. What's up, bro? On my way home. Keep me updated on the game. Right now, Bulls are up 54-51 at the half, Brody. It is good to see you here in the live. Baki is surely turning into a P1. Usually comments on all of the Bulls content. Usually comments on a lot of what we do. And always giving his opinions. We appreciate you here at Windy City The Breeze. Make sure if y'all haven't done so too, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. We do talk Chicago sports weekly. We do cover the Bulls. We do cover the Bears. We do cover the White Sox, the Cubs. We got to get somebody for the Blackhawks. I'm working on getting the Blackhawks, somebody from the Blackhawks in. Elite Sports Production. If we didn't blow all the leads that we have, we would have a playoff spot right now. Agreed, bro. But listen, that's the problem with this team. Listen, when you're playing what I would call street ball, like the Bulls right now are playing a little more systematic. But early on in the season, what we saw was export ball. You know what I mean? What we saw the Bulls playing was like you was playing down at export, you and your boys, y'all just getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we saw. We didn't see a consistent system. We didn't see, and I think it rubbed a lot of the players the wrong way. I think it rubbed, you like, we working hard out here, we getting all the blame, and you're not putting us in a position to succeed. Zach LaVine shot it a little bit better. They're showing his shot chart right now in the game. 5 for 10 for 15 points. And what's this moment in Bulls history? Almost on this day in Bulls history, Jordan scored 52 points versus the Orlando Magic. Oof, Stacey King. Let me give you the Stacey King stat line real quick. 4 points, 2 for 4. Dominant. Don't mess with Stacey. When do you think we will get D Rose back, and do you think he will retire with the Bulls? I don't know if this current regime wants to bring Derrick Rose back. I think if guys get moved around, if Garpax is fired, if Boylen has got up out of there, I think then the next regime would go get Derrick Rose for one reason and one reason only, because they know everybody here in Chicago wants him. They know Derrick is playing better, and they know that we would instantly love them, right? Which we pretty much would. As this game gets back underway, Chris Dunn with Aaron Gordon. Chris Dunn getting double teamed, throws it over to Lowry, to Sato. Sato, open three, knocks it down. That's how we get started in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. I do think Derrick will retire a Bull, though, to finish my point. I definitely think Derrick Rose is Chicago, will always be Chicago, and will always love him. So I think he'll retire a Bull. Aaron Gordon putting Sato in the spin cycle and basically threw him to the ground as he spun off of him. Sato has no chance guarding Aaron Gordon down there. Please stop making him do it. Please stop making him do it. Aaron Gordon going to get a couple of free throws. He doesn't knock down the shot. Knocks down the first of two. It is 57-52. Bulls lead the Orlando Magic. And he misses the second of two. So it's 57-52. Sato bringing the ball up the court. He throws it over to Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn back to Wendell. Wendell setting the screen and allowing it to go back to Chris Dunn. Sato to Lowry at the top of the key. Lowry's got Jonathan Isaac on him, and they're trying to just find somewhere to go with the ball. Here's Sato. He tries to throw it behind his back, throws the ball away to Jonathan Isaac, and here comes Isaac trying to go over Zach, and Zach fouls him there. And just terrible ball movement there. Just terrible ball movement. Bulls had no idea what to do there. Bulls had no idea where to go there. That is not what you want to see. And Boylen covering his mouth. Like, listen, Boylen, nobody's trying to steal your secrets, bud. Nobody's trying to steal your secrets. D Rose will retire a Bull. Agreed. Why is Sato anywhere near Aaron Gordon? Also agreed. I'm very confused on why they have this defensive rotation going on right now. Isaac knocks down the first of two and knocks down a pair. It is 57-54. The Bulls lead Orlando here in the third quarter. The first minute of action gone. Sato bringing the ball up on Markelle Fultz. Throws it over to Wendell Carter. And they leave Wendell Carter open. Wendell's got to pull some jump shots. Zach LaVine pull up Jay mid-range. Can't hit it. Aaron Gordon with the board, and here he comes. And now they got Lowry guarding him. Here's Chris Dunn on Fournier. He whips it back to Aaron Gordon. They throw it down to Vucevic. Vucevic with Wendell Carter on him. Spin off. Can't knock it down. He's been hitting that floater all night, so that's not a bad shot for Vucevic. And here's Lowry bringing it up with Jonathan Isaac on him. Kicks it over to Satoransky. Satoransky, open three. Got it. Sato is hot from the three-point line tonight. Wide open three. It is 60-54 Bulls over Orlando. And they inbound the ball to Markelle Fultz, bringing it up. And Markelle's trying to use his speed to kind of break down what the Bulls are trying to do. He smokes the layup there. A horrible shot there. And here's Zach to Chris Dunn for three. Chris Dunn misses everything except Aaron Gordon's hands. And Jonathan Isaac, he smoked the dunk. And it looked like he hurt himself a little bit there. Not laughing at the potential injury, laughing at the fact that he's 6'9" and smoked the dunk. Lowry, wide open three. He doesn't hit. Aaron Gordon, another board. He brings it up. Still 60-54. The Bulls lead. And Aaron Gordon driving in strong. Kicks it down to Fultz, and Fultz cutting in. Gets the open lay-in. So it is 60-56. Beautiful cut there by Markelle Fultz. Markelle's really trying to use his speed to kind of break down the fact that the Bulls are playing miles off of him. You know what I'm saying? Bulls move the ball around, throw it down to Lowry. Lowry air balls, and now the ball back to Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon has to have 4 boards in this game or in the second half already. Aaron Gordon went down hard. And Zach threw the ball cross court, and Aaron Gordon's okay as he jams the ball in. And Jim Boylen upset, he calls a timeout. Wow. Wow. So it is 60-58. The Bulls do still lead, but some bad turnovers, missing a couple wide open shots, and Orlando's right back in this. I mean, how many times are we going to go through this with the Orlando Magic, ladies and gentlemen? Baki, why is Chris Dunn shooting? I ask that question every time he pulls up for a three. I've Akira VL. Which team here is Bulls Nation here, ladies and gentlemen? C-Red Nation. Angelo, Levine equals Mr. Fourth Quarter. Yeah, well, I'd like him to be a little bit Mr. Third Quarter as well. Can we just have Mr. All Four Quarters? I'd take that as well. Anything, you know what I'm saying? Bulls still have a 2-point lead, but you would like to see a lot more out of them. Church Kings 21, let's go Bulls. I'm with you, brother. We need to see this team doing a little bit better, though. Need to see this team doing a little bit better. Damian Estrada, we are really missing Porter Jr. Listen, the problem isn't that the Bulls are not getting wide open shots. Problem isn't that the floor isn't spaced. The problem is they're not knocking down the wide open shots. Larry Markkinen has not been knocking down the open shots all year. Elite Sports Productions, bye. Gotta go. Hope the Bulls get the W. Appreciate you for joining the live, bro. We appreciate all the commentary, all the talk, all the banter. I appreciate it. I thank you for joining me here. I really do appreciate y'all for joining, if I don't say it enough. Really humbled that y'all take y'all time out of your day to spend it with me, to watch the Bulls game with me, to at least listen to me talk and rant about my Chicago sports teams that I die for, that I love. You know what I mean? King Kearns, the Bulls have looked better lately, though. I don't deny that. I think Boylen's finally found a consistent system, you know, like most coaches do in the preseason. I think he's found the system that he wants to roll with. So I think that stability has made the Bulls a little bit better. I think it's made the Bulls a little more consistent. Santa Claus on the screen looking like he about to risk it all with this black reindeer he got next to him. As we get this game underway, yeah, I think the Bulls have been better, but you want to see, we shouldn't be struggling to this team. You know what I mean? We shouldn't be struggling. It shouldn't be a 2-point game to the Orlando Magic. We definitely have more talent than these guys. I can see it. Here's Sato. Kicks the ball down to Wendell. Wendell finally back in the game. He's got to worry about his 3 fouls. He goes up over Vucevic and misses everything except the backboard. Here comes Markelle Fultz trying to bring the ball up with a little bit of speed. He gives it down to Jonathan Isaac. Chris Dunn. Oh, looks like a clean steal to me. But they call a foul on Chris Dunn for reaching over Isaac. I don't like that call. You're going to have to show me a replay on that one. I mean, they are really being ticky-tack here. I'm normally not on Boylen's side, but they are really calling it a ticky-tack here. A 3 from Orlando, unable to knock it down, and Zach LaVine with the rebound. Zach LaVine bringing it up. He's got Markelle Fultz watching him. He gets a screen, goes around the screen, tried to pull up, and Jonathan Isaac swatted the ball away. Now it's a 2-on-1. Jonathan Isaac going past Larry Markkinen and lays it in. We are tied, ladies and gentlemen, with 8:12 left in the quarter, 60-60. Sato bringing the ball up the court, turns the corner. He's got Zach wide open for a deep 3. Zach can't hit it. I mean, it went down and back out like a lot of these shots have tonight. Markelle Fultz trying to drive it in strong. Almost loses the ball there. Zach almost able to dig it out. They throw it down to Vucevic over Wendell. And Wendell's got to be better here. He's got to be better in this situation. Vucevic hooking him a little bit. There was a hook, and he knocked it down, and Orlando takes the lead, ladies and gentlemen. 62-60. We've got to see better from Wendell in that situation. These are the moments where you're supposed to be the guy. Sato driving it in. He kicks it down to Lowry. Lowry to Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn drives it in to Zach. Zach goes in strong. Lay and ties this game up 62-62. Here's Markelle Fultz bringing the ball up. Wide open 3 for Fultz, and Fultz knocked it down. A rare three from Fultz, but the Bulls have not played up on him all night, and they have said, let me shoot it. Fultz shot it, and he said, take this with you. 65-62. Orlando leads Chicago. Not sure if we got an off-ball foul here. Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, you look at how far they're playing off Markelle Fultz. There's nobody within 5 feet of him. Wendell driving in and gets fouled there. So I think we'll see a couple free throws here from Wendell. Let's take a look at the comments. King Kearns, what could a trade be that we should do to make the playoffs? Levine, pull up three, can't hit it again as Fultz brings the ball up the court. I thought there were going to be free throws there. Apparently, no free throws. Sorry about that. We'll get back to the comments. And now we're going to get free throws. It looks like a foul on Wendell Carter yet again. And that'll be number 4 if it's on Wendell. I don't see anything there. I didn't see anything there. But it looks like they're calling number 4 on Wendell. What could be a trade that the Bulls should do to make the playoffs? I don't even know if there is a trade that I would like to see the Bulls do at this point in the season. If you're not contending for a top 3 spot, top 4 spot, why are you wasting the capital? You know what I mean? Unless you're talking about for next season, maybe. Maybe then we can start talking about something. They knocked down a pair. Here's Lowry with the little lay. 67-62. I don't like to see him yam that down over somebody. But here's Markelle Fultz bringing the ball up. 67-64, I'm sorry, as the Bulls lead. And Lowry blocking Vucevic's shot back. Vuce thought he had the easy floater. Lowry said, no soup for you. They kick the ball down to Wendell. Wendell kicking it back out to Lowry. Here's Lowry to Sato. Sato to Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn driving in from the wing. He puts up a floater, and they call a foul on Fournier on the floater. It was a clear foul. And, I mean, the Magic just kind of like, all right, well, you called that one. About time. Church Kings, we got to stop losing easy games and falling behind. Agreed, bro. 100% agree. Some teams come back against us, and it ain't good. A lot of teams come back against us. Most teams come back against us. That's what I said about the Bulls playing their competition. You are the bottom of the league. You should not be playing down to any competition. Chris Dunn misses the first of 2. Akira, never give up, Bulls. We can do it. Hey, I'm all here for the Bulls, trying to do their best, but I need them to play more up tempo. I need them to attack. I need them to be the Bulls that we thought they were going to be. Dunn knocks down the second of 2. And Markelle Fultz brings it up. He's got Kobe White. Kobe White is checked into the game. He's got Kobe White guarding him. And they're going to stick with Wendell with that 4th foul. They're going to say, you got to play with it, kid. And a foul there on Fournier. And now we got a lot of fouls calling. Got a lot of ticky-tack fouls coming in. Or did they not call a foul? I'm sorry. It must have just been out of bounds. I thought they called a foul. It was just out of bounds. Terrence Ross looking to inbound the ball from underneath. He throws it out to Vucevic. Vucevic with Wendell on him. Markelle Fultz pulls up another 3, and it rimmed out. And the Bulls, you're going to have to make quite a few of those before the Bulls start guarding you. And Zach LaVine for 3 now, and he can't hit again. And Zach really just pulling it. Now Zach trying to play the one-on-one game. This is where the Bulls get in trouble. Markelle Fultz out to a wide-open Vucevic for 3, and Vucevic knocks it in. It is 65 Bulls. I'm sorry. Here comes Kobe White bringing the ball up the court. He kicks it over to Zach. And now they're doing a lot of one-on-one. They move the ball over to Markkanen. Markkanen down to Dunn. Dunn trying to cross over. Jonathan Isaac almost loses it, and they call a foul on Jonathan Isaac. And this is what I don't want to see. When the Bulls are looking their best, they are. Ooh, that didn't look like a foul. That did not look like a foul. When the Bulls are playing their best, they're moving the ball. They're doing the simple things, the fundamental things. And right now we haven't seen that. You know what I mean? So Daniel Gafford is back in the game. They're going to give Wendell Carter a rest. Gafford to Kobe White. Kobe thought about throwing it up to Gafford. Doesn't do it. Kicks it out to Zach. Gafford now giving Zach the screen. Zach driving in. He's got Vucevic on him. Only 1 second left on the shot clock. They weren't aware of the shot clock at all. That is the second time this game, this Bulls team has not been aware of the shot clock, not been aware of what is going on. This is turning in. I mean, how many times a game have we had this happen? How is the simple fundamental things? The Bulls, remember when the Magic were leading or were turning the ball over left and right? Now the Bulls have 12 turnovers, and Chris Dunn gets called for a foul on Terrence Ross, and they're saying it wasn't in the act of shooting. Looked like Terrence was pulling up a three. And Steve Clifford not happy. And now that's another foul on Chris Dunn, his fourth. I don't know where they would have said the foul would have occurred if it's not Terrence Ross pulling up. But I guess we'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Oh, they did call it in the act of shooting. Okay, he's shooting free throws. So he knocks down the first of three. Or is this just two? Oh, this is just two. Oh, maybe the argument was that his toe was on the line. I thought it was a three. So it's 72-65. Kobe White brings the ball up the court, that hair flowing magnificently. Zach, Kobe White for three. Kobe White knocks down the three. Let's go, Kobe. I'm looking for a little bit of sweet life of Zach and Kobe right now. I'm sorry. Here's DJ Augustine driving it on Kobe White. Over to Jonathan Isaac, down to Vucevic. Vucevic tried to go up over Gafford like he's done to Wendell so many times tonight. Oh, and Vucevic with some strong words there. Looked like he was going to throw the mouthpiece towards the ref. But Daniel Gafford said, no soup for you, and Vooch not happy. Look at the replay here. Vooch on the spin. Gafford met him at the top. There's no contact there, buddy. There's no contact there, buddy. Nah, that's a good block by Gafford. Great block by Gafford. And they did call a tech. Looks like they did call a tech on Vucevic. Yeah, he was spewing some venom there. So they also call a personal foul on Vucevic for grabbing Kobe White as he tried to get the ball, or was that Archie? Grabbing Archie as he tried to get the ball out of there. So now, Bulls, if Archie knocks this down, it is a 1-point game. 4:17 left in the third quarter. Bulls are down 72-70. And Archie misses the second of two, so it is 72-70. Here's DJ Augustine bringing the ball up the court. He's got Kobe White on him. Here we go. Down to Vucevic. Vucevic going up over Gafford saying, listen, I am stronger. Vuce a little upset right now. And Kobe White bringing it up. He's got Augustine chasing. He kicks it to Zach. Zach driving in strong, and he gets the foul call on Nwandu. Angelo, bad coaching. Listen, there's a lot of bad coaching going on with the Bulls right now. So I don't disagree with you. I don't even know who you're talking about right now. I'm going to just assume it's the Bulls. Could be the Bears if we want to go there. Could be the White Sox if we want to go there. I mean, the Cubs got a new manager, so, you know. Dunn needs to be traded. Damian Estrada. Listen, Chris Dunn has played better. I can't put a lot of what I've seen on Chris Dunn. I hate that he pulls threes. Zach knocking down 2 free throws right there. So it is a 2-point game yet again. 74-72. Orlando leads the Bulls. A pull-up 3 for Terrence Ross, and he knocks it down. Terrence Ross starting to get a little hot, ladies and gentlemen. And Terrence Ross got game. Don't sleep on Terrence Ross. He got game. He's got 16 points, 4 of 7 from shooting on the 3. Kobe White had DJ Augustine turned around, and now he's going to go at Jonathan Isaac. He drives it in strong. I think he thought Gafford was going to try and go get the oop, and Daniel didn't know what to do there. It is 77-72 Orlando as we've got Nwandu driving in, and the ball goes off of him on some good defense by Zach LaVine, and it's Bulls ball. Look at this good defense there by Zach. Zach just stripping down, and Nwandu loses the ball, and it rolls off his leg. Now here's Zach bringing it up. Gafford with the screen. Gafford cutting to the basket. Gafford going in strong, but blocked by Jonathan Isaac, and they call a foul on Jonathan Isaac. Gafford was going to try to two-hand yam it. He said, I'm here for the yams. You can keep the sweet potatoes. And Jonathan Isaac said no, but they call the foul. I thought there was going to be a little bit of a poster right there. Would have loved to see that. So the Bulls struggling right now a little bit, struggling to just get the ball to fall, just get get some of those open three-point shots to fall. And listen, right now Terrence Ross is hot in this second half, and he is somebody that you cannot leave open down the stretch. We do not want to be in a situation where we are in a shootout with Terrence Ross at the end of the game. Like, guys, this is the Orlando Magic. I'm sorry. I'm not giving you a break on that. Like, come on, guys. We got to be better. We got to be better than this. If you're in the live right now, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. We do talk Chicago sports weekly, and we love to hear from you guys. It's not about the views, guys. It is about the conversation, the conversations that need to be had with this team. And I think that we've had some great conversations about these, about our Chicago sports teams recently, especially the Bears, especially the Bulls, especially the White Sox. So I really appreciate you guys for joining. Really appreciate you guys for showing love to the page. Stay tuned too. At some point this season, we're getting a giveaway together. I want to let you guys know about this. We're getting a giveaway together. For breaking 500 likes, and before we could even get everything together for the 500 like giveaway, you guys showed so much love, got us up to like 600, and I think we're at 630, 640, somewhere in there. So we adjusted the giveaway. So we are going to do a huge giveaway. Going to be trying to give away some jerseys. Let us know in the comments on the videos what jerseys you guys think we should give away. Of course, we're going to give away some stars in Chicago, but we're going to see what excuse me. We're going to see how it turns out, but we hope you guys enjoy it. We appreciate you guys for showing love. As the Bulls game starts to get back going, let's look at some of these comments. Have to step up before it's too late. Honestly agree. The Beast, Markkanen not really showing off this season. Listen, like I've said, I'm going to continue to say it. I think Markkanen is trying to find his place. I think there was a little bit of an injury, but I think Markkanen is trying to find his place in this offensive system, and there really is no offensive system, so there really is no place. Church Kings 21 just liked, subbed, and notified. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the love. Daniel Gafford misses the first of two. Really appreciate you for joining, man. Every one of y'all. I try to stay connected. I try to be in the comments with every comment that gets put out there, so I really appreciate you guys. Like I said, it ain't about the views, it ain't about the likes, it ain't about making money off of this. It's about making conversations, talking with other Chicago sports fans. I love building them connections. Gafford knocks down one of two, 77-73 Bulls. Orlando bringing the ball up the court, and I don't know what Terrence Ross just did. It looked like he just flopped on the side there. I don't know what that was. But back to the main game here. DJ Augustine with Kobe White on him. They're doubling there. And now Nwandu wide open. Can't knock it down. They kick it out. Thad Young with the rebound. Thad Young in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Kick it back to Zach. Zach trying to move the ball around. He gets it to Thad. Thad driving in. Gets Gafford. Gafford two-hand jam. Strong. And that's what you need. That is what you need from that man Daniel Gafford right there. Tried to bump Thaddeus Young out of bounds, and he kicked it to Gafford. Gafford for the two hands. And here comes Augustine driving in. Over to Nwanu. Back to Augustine. Augustine with Kobe White guarding him. And here's Augustine. Driving in strong. Got Gafford up in the air. Gafford's got to stay on the ground on that. Literally, your size blocks out Augustine. Augustine's what, 5'6"? 5'8"? So you got to stay on the ground on that. Zach driving in strong, and they call a foul. Zach got tripped up going to the basket, fell hard. And so I don't know if that's going to be at the line. Let's see what we had here. Looked like, I don't know. Looked like Zach tripped on his own feet, but Bamba bumped him on the way down. So it is going to be Zach at the line, and he's going to get 2. Damian Estrada, why do you think that Chicago sports teams are playing horrible? I think it's a lot of how they run their organizations. I think it's a systematic thing from the top down. You see what the Sox have done, what the White Sox have done. You got to get those toxic people out of the way. Zach knocks down 2 of 2, 79-77. Orlando still leads the Bulls. Terrence Ross at the top, trying to get the screen from Bamba, calls off Bamba. Terrence Ross driving in on Zach, puts up a float, unable to hit, left is short. And now here comes Zach, going right back at Terrence Ross. He's got Nwanu guarding him. He drives right past him and hits the floor again, and they don't call a foul this time, and they say it's out of bounds on Zach LaVine, and Zach is in disbelief. And that one actually was a trip. That one, Terrence Ross had his leg out there. Tough for the refs to see. But you got Terrence Ross definitely, he sticks his leg out. Bro, he sticks his leg right out. Come on, bro. I mean, wow. And so now they bring in Sato to replace Zach. Here's Augustine driving in. Trying to find a lane, down to Aaron Gordon. Thad Young guarding Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon, jab step, pull up. Can't knock it down. Bamba with the rebound over Gafford. Looked like a little bit of a push from behind to me, but he two-hands it down. It is 81-77. Mo Bamba, ladies and gentlemen. Bamba. Okay, no, never mind. We're going to calm that down. All right. Here's Kobe White with the ball over to Sato. Sato to Thad Young. Thad Young going at Aaron Gordon, and they call a block on Aaron Gordon. Looking like Aaron Gordon was just trying to flop it out there. I want to see this play. They're showing the replay here. Oh, Bamba's clearly pushing. He clearly pushes Daniel Gafford out of the way. I mean, come on. What are we doing here? Guys? 81-77, Thad Young at the line for 2. Knocks down the first of 2. Angelo, when Thad Young plays great, things happen. Agreed, bro. Agreed. Thad Young is a nice piece. If you look back at the channel, if you look back at some of my comments about Thad Young as he knocks down 2 of 2, I was never against Thaddeus Young. I was never, I don't think he could play. I was against the money they paid this man. So, that's just me, though. So we got Nwanu moving the ball around. They get it to Terrence Ross. Terrence Ross trying to shake up Archie. Got Archie on skates and knocked it down. Kobe inbounds to Sato. It is 83-79. 25 seconds left in the quarter. 20 seconds on the shot clock. And so Sato going to let this clock drain down. Nwanu guarding him. Those long arms reaching out. He gets a screen from Kobe. He drives it in strong, throws up the high floater, knocks it in. Beautiful float by Sato, 81-83. Bulls playing some tough defense. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Here comes Terrence Ross. He's looking to put up a 3. He does. He doesn't get it. 83-81 at the end of the third. The Chicago Bulls with a 2-point deficit right now going into the fourth quarter. Can they take the lead again and hold on to the lead? Let's take a look at some of the comments. Who do you think will make a turnaround and win a championship first, Bulls or Bears? Oh my God. Whoo. Bulls or Bears, huh? I would say, now this is very, very contingent on the most important position in sports. I would say the Bears have a better chance of winning a championship sooner because I think a lot of what the Bears do is fixed if Mitchell Trubisky was an average quarterback. So that's my answer on that. Angelo, it's Zach time. Yeah, but let's not see him. I don't want to see him ball hogging, you know. I want to see him moving. If he's getting buckets, let him get buckets. But I want to see him getting buckets within an offensive system. You know what I mean? Come on, let's finish strong. Beat 707. I agree with you, bro. Let's do it. Church Kings 21. I guess we don't really need a trade because when we play good, we definitely are right. But at the same time, we don't play good at important games. Listen, there's nobody you're going to bring in who is – what's the word? There's nobody you're going to bring in who is – gonna push you that much more than Thaddeus Young should be able to. You know what I mean? Like if what you're trading for is a veteran presence, if you're trading it for anything at this point in the season, you're trading for that guy who is the guy who's done it before, who's been in the playoffs, who's fought in those trenches, you know, who's had those high moments in his career. I don't think there's a guy out there that you're gonna want to go get. You know what I mean? So that's tough for me. I would like to see. I don't know. That's a tough one. Hopefully we keep Zach. Agreed. So the Bulls starting off the fourth quarter on defense. Augustine brings the ball up, gets the Bamba. Kicking it out to Terrence Ross for three. No. Sato with the board. He brings it up. Kicks it over to Kobe White. Kobe down to Daniel. Daniel back to Kobe. Kobe got a little bit of a lane. Daniel trying to get in. Kobe pull up. Jay, he said, I got it. Don't even worry about it, bro. That's so love, bro. DJ Augustine brings it up, kicks it to Terrence Ross, and now Terrence Ross with a nice little mid-range jumper, and they're going to let Terrence Ross try to get it going. Because they know, and he's got it a little bit, 23 points on the night, 7 for 14 shooting. Thad Young with the ball at the top of the key, kicks it over to Kobe. Kobe, pull up, Jay, can't hit that one. And Terrence Ross with the board. He kicks it up to DJ Augustine. Bamba with the screen, and nobody's looking at Bamba. Now they got Daniel Gafford on him. Bamba to Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon at the top of the key, dribbling, trying to figure out where to go. Shoots it over Thaddeus Young. Can't knock it down. Good box out there by Sato. Sato brings it up. Pushing the tempo. He gets it to Thad Young. Thad throws it right back to Sato. Sato looking to find Thad in the paint, and Nwandu was really trying to do all he can to hold Sato out of there. Sometimes you just can't. Thad. Thad is a force to be reckoned with down there, especially if you're a guard. And here's Kobe White kicking it over to Sato. Sato to Thad Young. Thad driving it in. And Nwandu throws it up. Bamba almost had a block. Thad left it short, though. Here comes DJ Augustine. He gets the screen from Bamba. Kobe White playing up on Augustine. Bamba, they throw it to him. They're going to let him go to work on Gafford. He kicks it out to Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon for three. Can't knock it down. Sato with the board. He kicks it up to Archie. Archie to Kobe. Kobe trying to use that speed. He kicks it back to Archie. Archie driving into the paint. Floater. Left it short. Aaron Gordon with the board. And Aaron Gordon brings it up. He's got Terrence Ross for three. Terrence Ross hits. 88-83. Orlando leads the Chicago Bulls right now. And Terrence Ross With 26 points off of the bench, Thad tried to throw a oop up to Gafford. Gafford wasn't ready for it. Aaron Gordon with the behind-the-back move on Thad Young and the finish at the bucket. And the Bulls are going to call a timeout. And it is 90-83 Bulls. Wow. Wow, what a move. Behind the back on Thad Young. Thad had no shot trying to stop that one. 9 minutes left in the quarter. That's sad. That's tough right now. J Daddy Soulless, why did we get rid of Lemon Jr.? You know, I really don't know. I liked Walt Lemon Jr. I don't know. I don't really have an answer for that. I would have liked to see what he could have done on the Bulls, growing on the Bulls. But, I guess they didn't like him. I don't know. It's Jim Boylan. What can you say? What can you say? It's Jim Boylan. Do you think he was the next D Rose? Ooh. This is what I'll say on that. If he were the next D Rose, he would still be a name we know consistently. Derrick Rose's career was cut short, or not cut short, cut at a certain level due to injury. You know what I'm saying? Derrick Rose was continually improving. Derrick Rose was continuously getting better. So if he was going to be Derrick Rose, he would have been Derrick Rose. You know what I'm saying? You knew from the second you saw Derrick Rose what he was going to be. I think we saw flashes from Walt. A lot of times, what I believe we saw from Walt was nobody knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? How many times have we seen that? The D-League guy comes in, he gets a contract, he plays well, but he fades kind of back into that role that he was because nobody knew who he was. Nobody knew how to game plan on him when he first came up. And now that he's got game plan against him, he can't do it. So to say he was the next D Rose or he could have been the next D Rose, I don't like that at all. Let's not even do that. There's only one D Rose, ladies and gentlemen. Elite Sports Productions back in the live. Welcome back, my brother. Just like that, we're down 7. You are absolutely right. We don't know what happened. But hopefully we can get it together. My man's got on a Miami Dolphin hat, a Chicago Bulls jersey, and I don't even know. Vegas 28-29, there's nobody out there the Bulls can get that pushes them over the hump without breaking up their core, but they can go out and get a guy who sparks their offense in the fourth quarters. Jamal Crawford is that guy. Woo! I'm not mad at a J. Crow signing ever. So, yeah, sign me up for that. A guy who should have never left the Bulls, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Getting it back underway. Thad gets his shot blocked twice under the bucket. 2 beautiful defensive plays by the Orlando Magic. You got to tip your cap to him real quick. I hate to say it, but that was beautiful defense. Augustine, top of the key, trying to spin off, trying to get Sato out of position, just throws one up, can't knock it down. Here's Zach back into the game, back up to Sato. He throws it down to Thad. Thad back to a wide open Sato for 3. Sato knocks it down. 90-86. Orlando leads the Bulls with 8:30 left in the quarter. Fournier at the top of the key, throwing it down to Bamba, who two-hands it. And the Bulls are just getting destroyed backside. Here's Zach to Wendell, who throws it to Thad, who throws it right back to Zach. Now, screen and roll for Zach. He drives in strong, and he gets it blocked by Bamba. Blocked into the hands of Thaddeus Young for a 3. The best pass Bamba's had all night. Oh, Jeezy. Thaddeus is killing me. Thad not having the best of games tonight, but we've seen him do some good things. We've seen him do some bad. Here's Augustine bringing the ball up the court. They put the ball in Terrence Ross's hands. They want Terrence Ross to ice this thing for him. Here's DJ Augustine coming off of the screen from Vucevic. Over to Fournier. They throw it down to Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon, spin off, pull up, over Thad. Can't knock it down. Chris Dunn with the board. Here's Satoransky bringing the ball up the court. Sato with Augustine guarding him. He gives it to Zach. Zach's got Fournier on him. He kicks it back over to Sato. Sato cross court to Chris Dunn, over to Thaddeus Young, who drives it in, kicks it down to Wendell. It bounces off of Wendell. Thaddeus Young with an out-of-pocket throw. And they call a foul on Thaddeus Young for the push. I saw the push as well. He definitely pushed him. Thaddeus Young with a beautiful pass to Sato, and Sato just unable to knock it down. But again, Wendell really not focused on the offensive end, really not able to get things going offensively. That threw him a beautiful pass, should have been a two-hand dunk, and he couldn't knock it. He couldn't get a hold of it. I feel like that's been the entire season. Here's DJ Augustine on Satoransky. Pass it to an open Vucevic, who knocks down the wide open three. It is 95-89. Orlando leads the Bulls with 7 minutes to go in the period. Oh, man. And here's Chris Dunn. He kicks it over to Zach. Zach takes the screen, pulls up three, can't hit it. And Zach's been off all night from three-point land. He had it early, and after that, he really just hasn't had it. Augustine almost threw it away. Terrence Ross able to save it, pulls up fadeaway three. Bulls get the board. Here comes Chris Dunn bringing the ball up the court. He gets the screen from Wendell, throws it to Sato, out to Thad for three. Thad lost the ball as he was driving it in. He kicks it cross-court to Zach. Zach trying to go in strong, and another cross-court pass. A lot of ball movement. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. And they say the ball is going to go. It was tipped out of Zach's hands, and they say it's a turnover on the Bulls. Oh, wow. A lot of cross-court passes. And guys got to take shots. And Jonathan Isaac just swiped down at it. It bounced off of Zach's knee and went out of bounds. Yeah, Zach's only got blood on his lip, though. Not a foul, but Zach's bleeding. That's a 7 turnover for the Chicago Bulls of the half. Of the half. Damian Estrada, do you think the Bulls should be tanking, getting that number 1 pick, since it looks like we're not going to make the playoffs at all? I don't even think I honestly think Adam Silver fixed tanking. Think about how high a pick the Lakers got last year. You know what I'm saying? So does it really matter if the Bulls tank? Yeah, you get more of a chance, but that doesn't mean it's a guarantee. Oh, Jeezy, we lost. I ain't going to say that yet, but we definitely shouldn't be in this position right now. But I guess, maybe I'm expecting too much. Ringo J in the live. What up, Ringo? Co-host on Windy City The Breeze. Appreciate you for joining, bro. Angelo, come on, Zach. Bulls tighten up. Yeah. Bulls have 16 turnovers, where Orlando has 7. Orlando had 7 pretty much halfway through the second quarter. Now there's a steal. There's a turnover. This is where the Bulls, he throws it down to Wendell. Wendell tries to go up strong and gets it blocked by Markelle Fultz. And a charge on Jonathan Isaac. Satoransky basically just stood there as Isaac came up the court and took the charge. Oh, my goodness. Wendell got his shot stopped at the rim by Markelle Fultz, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful block by Markelle Fultz. Chase down. Here's Zach trying to get gets the move on Evan Fournier. Had Evan Fournier on a little bit of skates. 95-91. Is this the Zach LaVine you were talking about, Angelo? Is he here? And now Markelle Fultz with the ball. Driving in, he's got Satoransky on him. Pull up J mid-range, doesn't hit it. Here's Markkanen with the ball, gives it to Chris Dunn. Now the Bulls trying to just slow things down, trying to play to their pace. You don't want to play to what the Magic are doing. Here's Zach on Fournier. Markelle Fultz picks up Zach. Zach, pull up, 3, can't hit it. Markkanen can't get the rebound. Had it in his hands, but couldn't hold on to it. 95-91. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the period. Here comes Markelle Fultz driving in strong and finishes 97-91. The Bulls are down 6 with time dwindling away. Here's Sato with Markelle Fultz on him. He kicks it out to Markkanen for 3. Can't hit it. Wendell can't get the rebound. And the Bulls just pulling threes and haven't hit many of them all night. Really have been struggling from the three-point line all night. And a corner 3 from Orlando, and they don't hit. So here comes Zach LaVine trying to find a lane, trying to cut into the bucket, and you gotta pass the ball around. There you go, Zach. There you go. Let's get this offense somewhat reset. Sato trying to go on Jonathan Isaac. Steps into it, little J. Follows his jumper, gets his own rebound. Out to LaVine for 3, can't hit it. And the Bulls are just off tonight. The Bulls are just completely off. And Orlando is going to get a timeout. .339 left in this. Do the Bulls have a comeback in them? Let's hope. Let's hope, Bulls fans. Let's hope. Right now from 3, Bulls are 13. Get this number. Get this number. Everybody ready for this? Y'all ready for this, right? 13 of 36. 13 of 36. Why are you still pulling threes? Bulls are shooting at 41% on the night. And here's the thing. We're winning the offensive rebound battle. We were dominating in points in the paint. Guess what? We're not dominating anymore. We're losing points in the paint 44-32 right now. This team, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. They can't hold on to anything late. It really is sad. Oh, my gosh. Why did we let Pau Gasol go? Bro, Pau been gone. Pau been done, bro. Pau ain't even playing no more, is he? Is Pau on the team? I don't even think he's on the team. Angelo, need to get to the line. They're forcing up too many threes. Agreed. I agree. 100%. Oh, man. The Bulls should pick up Kevin Love. The problem is, what does that do for you for this season? You know what I mean? What are you giving up to get Kevin Love? I'm not opposed to bringing in Kevin Love. I think Kevin Love, honestly, right now, is playing better at center than Wendell is. So I'm not opposed to it, but what does it do for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't shore anything up for you. It doesn't push you to that next level. So it's really just a move to make a move. And I don't think that's ever advisable. Adrian Petit. They playing soft. Yeah. Can't even argue with you. Angelo. Bad coaching from Boylen. You know what? I'm not seeing terrible. I'll get Boylen. Listen, I hate Boylen. 100% hate him. I think he's a terrible coach. But I haven't seen anything super terrible in this specific game. I'm seeing a lot of bad shots from the Bulls. A lot of bad shots. And a lot of missed shots. A lot of wide open shots that are just missed. So when you combine those two things, it's tough to win a basketball game. We're back out of the timeout. They throw it down to Vucevic, who's got Wendell Carter Jr. on him. Wendell reaching, doesn't get a foul call. Down to Vucevic. Vucevic turnaround Jay can hit and does hit it. I'm sorry. 99-91. Bulls down 8. 3:15 left in the quarter. Chris Dunn brings the ball up the court. They throw it down to Wendell. Wendell kicks it back to Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn drives in strong, finishes the layup. 99-93, it is a 6-point game. Can the Bulls make a defensive stand? That's really what it's going to come down to. Can the Bulls play defense? Markelle Fultz with Satoransky guarding him. He goes around, he gets Wendell on him. Kick out, Terrence Ross for 3. He doesn't hit it. Now here's the chance where the Bulls got to make something happen. Zach LaVine bringing the ball up the court. He drives it in strong. Wide open lane. Two-hand jam for LaVine. Bulls down 4. This is where you got to go. Go to the paint. Go to the bucket. The shots are not falling. Go to the bucket. Zach LaVine with 26, but he's 8 for 22. Here's Fournier kicking over to Vucevic. Vucevic down to a wide open Markelle Fultz in the paint. Jeez. Wide open Markelle Fultz in the paint. 101-95. Orlando leads. And here's Zach kicking it over to Wendell. Wendell to Sato. 101-95. Sato trying to drive it in. Throws it up to Wendell. Wendell able to get the ball and misses the bunny. He missed the bunny. 101-95. Fournier for 3. He can't hit. And another foul on Wendell Carter Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's on Markelle Fultz. They called a moving screen on him. I'm sorry. I was just so used to saying Wendell in that situation. Minute and 50 left. Bulls down 6. Zach driving in strong, loses the ball. But they say it's going to stay Bulls ball. Minute 42 left. Zach almost went for the fadeaway 3 in the corner. Gets the ball back. Pulls up a mid-range. Jay can't hit it. Wendell can't secure the rebound. And so here comes Orlando bringing the ball up the court, and they're just going to take their time. So Orlando's going to try to run some clock off. Markelle Fultz being guarded by Lauri Markkanen. Lauri trying to stick with him. And Chris Dunn with the steal. Good steal there by Dunn. And now he brings it up. And a steal, almost a steal. What was that, Jonathan Isaac? It was. He was willing to lay out to get that ball. Almost had it. 1 minute and 8 seconds left. 101-95. Orlando leads the Bulls right now. Bulls down 6. They're doing a little mop-up for where Jonathan Isaac dived down the court. Probably some sweat mixed with some beer, more than likely. Looks like they're going to have Satoransky inbound the ball. Like I said, 108-19 left on the shot clock. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of drink there. So 101-95. Bulls down 6. Sato inbounded to Zach. Zach coming off of a Sato screen. Tries to drive in. Spins. Almost loses the ball. Lauri gets it back to Zach. Zach driving into the bucket and is unable to finish. 55 seconds left. The Bulls have not been able to score a bucket in quite some time here. And they're not going to foul. So Markelle Fultz just letting time go down. They throw it down to Vucevic. This is a must stop here. Wendell Carter has to play big. Vucevic backing in on Carter. They stopped it, and Aaron Gordon grabbed the rebound and dunked it in. The putback jam pretty much sealing things for the Bulls. That might have been the dagger right there. Good defense by Carter. Vucevic missing the shot. Aaron Gordon with the rebound, jams it in, the putback jam to make it a 8-point game, which could have been the dagger right there, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Let's look at the comments, eh? Anthony Davis coming home next year. Okay. Naseem Davis not going to come if we can't beat the Magic. Listen. Yes. You know what I mean? Bulls need Thibodeau like the Bears need Ron Rivera. I'll reserve judgment on that. I don't mind Thibodeau. I'd take Thibodeau back. Angelo, I don't even hate him. He just didn't. Don't coach according to time and situation. Most times, yes, I'll agree with you. But on this one, what I'm seeing is a lot of players not being in the right spot. A lot of players not playing defense. I expect a lot from Jim Boylen, but Jim Boylen can also only do so much. So 103-95. Bulls gotta get something quick here if they have any hope of trying to make a slight comeback. They throw it into Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn kicks it out to Zach. Zach basically getting double teamed, and the ball is stolen away, and that's going to do it. Fournier lays it in. And I don't know if that foul was an and one or not. Wait, did they not call the foul there? What happened? Oh, they called an offensive foul on Fournier. Zach LaVine, pull up three, can't hit it. And now they're just pulling up Jays. He pulls it up again. It gets blocked, and that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Bulls are going to lose this one 103-95. They do not move into a playoff position. They do not beat a playoff team. And this game is over. That's tough. You hate to see it. You hate to see the Bulls lose one like that. If you are new to the channel, if this is your first time listening to us here at Windy City The Breeze, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. If you're just joining us, the Bulls do lose to the Orlando Magic 103-95. We are doing a giveaway of Chicago sports stuff because y'all have shown us so much love this year, especially in these last few weeks. The page has been growing. The page has been blowing up. So like the video, subscribe to the page. We're going to be doing a couple of giveaways. Trying to show some love back to you guys, the fans, back to you guys who have shown love to us, because we're nothing without you. We're here for conversation. We're not here for views. We're not here for likes. We are here to talk to y'all, man. So please subscribe to the page. Please hit that like button, hit that notification button, you know what I mean? The bell, so you know when we do post, and we do post weekly, talking about our beloved Chicago sports teams. I am going to get up out of here. It is your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. Y'all stay safe out here, man. Peace.